Hey everybody, NW Order for Life here with my Saint Seiya Soul of Gold Episode 2 discussion and impressions. And right away, the opening is amazing. It is Soldier Dream, the old opening for the Asgard filler. And since this show takes place in Asgard, it's a great throwback to the old series by throwing in Soldier Dream. The animations of the Gold Saints in the opening look great. The attacks look great. I just love how it's choreographed, and it just looks great. Excellent opening. And next, I talk about the girl. Her name is Lyfia, the maid of like the handmaid of Hilda. And Lyfia is obviously going to be a main character in this show. She's like always with Ioria, trying to take care of him, trying to help him. He in turn is trying to help her figure out, how he can help Asgard, because that's probably why the Saints were brought back, where was to help the people of Asgard or whatever. And Lyfia seems to be Ioria's romantic interest. Just in the opening alone, they show her leap into his arms. So, in addition to that, she's also got this maybe other personality, or maybe possessed by a different being, maybe a goddess or something. So she's going to be an interesting character, and I really like the way. Not only I think is she attractive, but she's got a great personality, and I would like to see Ioria actually get a pairing. So I think that's pretty cool. Third thing I want to talk about is Aiolos, or Aiolos, however you want to say it. He is, you know, in the last episode when he appeared to Ioria and told him, to go to the tree, and he's basically guiding him as a spirit, and I don't like that because like Aiolos isn't dead anymore. He is alive and walking to Asgard just like walking through Asgard just like every other Gold Saint. So how does he know about going to the tree, and how is he able to communicate that to his brother? Like in the original series, okay, he was dead. You'd think like maybe his spirit is trapped inside of or not trapped, but united with the Sagittarius gold cloth, and that's why he's able to act like a protector, and the cloth moves according to his will, and somehow in death he was able to broadcast his spirit, to the other saints. That makes sense, but if he's alive, like why is he still able to appear like a you know uh, astral figure in the sky looking down on his brother and everything? So I don't get that. I don't think that makes too much sense. I know they wanted to have a reason for Ioria to stay in Asgard and to go to the tree, but I think that was poorly done. And Aldebaran shows up in this episode. He actually finds Doko in the Colosseum fighting a bunch of Asgard warriors. They just random nobodies, grunts or whatever. And Doko is like really energetic, and he's really like not really making too many wise moves. Like it's more like he's just so invigorated and youthful that he just feels like having fun and playing around. And Aldebaran is like, we can't do this. We're Athena's saints, and we got to go find Athena. And Doko's like, well, I feel there's a deeper meaning for us to be here. And a god warrior shows up named Hercules, and Aldebaran doesn't even want to fight him. And I thought that was really weird. He just stands there. At first, I'm thinking like, oh, he's going to do his stance where he just stops the attacks and reflects them back at his opponent like he's always done. But that wasn't the case. He was actually not refusing to fight, and he tells Hercules that Athena said that we're not allowed to be in personal fights. Wait, what? Since when? As far as the classic series is concerned, Athena only says that saints are only allowed to fight with their fists, and battles can only be fought one-on-one. And the only other rule there is that you can't fight three-on-one because it's the most cowardly thing, and Athena will banish your name as a saint if you do it. AKA the Athena exclamation, where they're all, I can't do it because it takes three people to do it. but yeah. So bar the Athena exclamation and fighting, with weapons unless the Libra Saint allows it, and fighting. That's it. Like that's the only issues. There's no issue with fighting enemies or just fighting anybody. As long as you don't gang up on somebody or use weapons, then you're good to go. You can fight however you want. So I don't know where they're coming up with this. I don't like that. Making stuff up for the show. They shouldn't do that. And then Mu, he was also fighting this guy Fafnir. Fafnir is this other god warrior. So there's two god warriors introduced in this episode, and Fafnir is he's like a crazy mad scientist kind of guy, and he's experimenting on villagers in his own country of Asgard for whatever reason, and he's trying to, I guess, improve the tree or whatever. Like he's in charge of the tree, the Yggdrasil, and Mu lets himself get captured. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with Mu letting himself get captured so he can find out about the tree. But what I do have a problem with is him using his crystal wall and having it broke like easily. Like I don't know if the guy, I don't know if I remember if he used an axe. I think he used an axe to break the crystal wall, and that's ridiculous because in the Hades saga, Mu, the only reason why his crystal wall was going to be broken was because the one that broke it was his master, the one that trained him. Otherwise, crystal wall reflects any attack right back at the user, so it doesn't make any sense that that attack would do that to Mu. I mean, so if Mu wanted to get captured, he shouldn't have used crystal wall. He should have just took the axe hit, blocked it or something, went and flown back and then get captured. But no, he the crystal wall breaks, making Mu look weak, and then we're thinking like, oh man, Mu let him, is captured and he's weak and he's getting his energy drained into the tree, and even then, like, that was just part of Mu's plan, and Mu eventually just breaks free whenever he wants and uses his Starlight Extinction attack, which was never his finishing move, but it did do damage to the God Warrior. But Aldebaran eventually uses his Great Horn, and Mu uses Starlight Extinction, and neither of these attacks do any damage at all. They just like knock the God Warriors back a bit, and it's just like, oh, I'll get you next time. Like this isn't over. Like it's too weak for the Gold Saints. I hate how weak their attacks are. I don't like the fact that they're going to always have to have these divine clots like to do it, to fight them. And so Aldebaran, got goaded into fighting because people need to be in the Colosseum were being threatened, so he had to protect them. He grew back his horn, which I thought was awesome because I'm so sick of seeing a broken horn on the Taurus helmet. And why not? Gold clots have regeneration ability, not as strong as the Phoenix, but I mean, if you raise your cosmos and anger, and I won't see why not. It's such a big deal for the horn to regenerate. So I like that. And other than that, then we talk about the preview, and the preview shows. Oh, before I get to the preview, the Mu said that the tree is absorbing energy from the Gold Saints, and making the energy that it has stronger, and thus giving that energy to the God Warriors, making them stronger. So again, there's a story reason why these God Warriors are so much stronger than the Gold Saints, but I still don't like it. And then also he says there's evil growing inside the Yggdrasil tree, and then Lyfia is like, that she understands why, that must be why Hilda told her to get the Saints to destroy the tree, because of the evil that's growing inside of it or something like that. And then with the coming episode, in the preview, we see Milo is going to fight Kami, and that's spelled like Camui. I just like Kamui is probably better, but it's like with the K, so it's weird. But if you just call him Camus, maybe. And like, why? Why are they about to fight? That doesn't make any sense. Is Camus thinking that, like, he is reborn in Asgard to defend the frozen land, or is he thinking that he's forgetting that he's like a saint? I don't know. We'll find out. It's probably a stupid reason, but it should be cool nonetheless to see them fight. And then Deathmask and Aphrodite are coming back in the next episode too. So already in 3 episodes, we've seen 4 gold saints, right? 4 gold saints. 4 more are going to be in the next. 4 more are appearing in the next episode, And then we've seen 4 God Warriors already, and it's just like no, three God Warriors, and it's just like whoa, we're only 3 episodes in, and so much is happening. So I think they're really rushing it, but I'm still hoping for a good show. So yeah, so overall my impressions, I think that the episode was good. Um, not great. I like Lyfia. I like the opening and ending are sick. Especially the ending is really cool because it shows all the gold clots in their divine form, god form, kami form, and they're just like like floating down or actually like floating up, and the camera's panning and showing them like in their statue form. It's really cool. And then you see all 12 of them like in their comedies looking up at Athena in the sky, and I thought that was pretty cool too. So yeah, I'm hoping it gets better. I really am. It's interesting so far, but they're just so weak right now, the Gold Saints, and that's turning me off. I really hope that I get better person. That the Gold Saints become much more character driven in the coming episodes, and that their powers get stronger without having to go into full Kamui mode every time that they have to fight these God Warriors, because it's kind of lame in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How is the show doing after? Um, I say 3 episodes, but we're only in 2 episodes. The third episode is coming. Yeah. So let me know. What do you think about these 2 episodes? Have they been met your expectations? Are they disappointing you? Are you disappointed with the strength level? How do you think? What do you think of the plot? And Lyfia as a character, maybe it's a romantic interest for Iolia. Let me know, and comment on everything that you want to respond to and that I've said in this video. And please subscribe for more Seiya Soul of Gold videos in the future. Thank you. Have a nice day. Night. It's nighttime again. Did that twice.